Welcome to the Farmcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Farmcast. We are back today with another rankings list. Today we are going to be giving our top three, bottom three on candy. Candy of all time. Any kind of candy bar. We'll find out. We'll find out actually today.
I got a varied list myself. I got some candy bars, but I also I threw in a few surprises. I like to think, a few little curveballs. So okay. I'm ready to rank my candies. What about you boys?
Absolutely, I've
been ready. Top was too easy. I'll say that. I'll just say that.
Top was pretty easy. My number one was pretty easy.
All right, I'll kick us off then. Top was the first thing. It was too easy. I think there's a big three for me. They're all technically, I guess, candy bars, if you want to count it as that. They are in order. It goes 3 to 1. So starting at number 3, rarely do I actually put them in order, but starting with number 3, I've got Butterfinger. I love Butterfingers. They are so good. The reason why they are at 3 and not at 2 or 1, they get stuck in your teeth. They're really sticky.
That is the biggest deal breaker. We're going to have a disagreement right away on this first one. The way they get stuck in your teeth, it's like pouring cement between your molars. There is no candy bar that is bigger hassle to get through. I'm talking what a slog it is to have just a fun-size Butterfinger. If you throw a king-size Butterfinger at me, get out of my face. I don't even have the jaw strength for this.
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I love the way it gets stuck in your teeth. I love taking a toothpick.
That's how thick it is.
I don't know why. Butterfinger just missed my top 3. If we did top 5, it would have been in there. Okay, Butterfingers are good.
Yo.
I have never heard a human being say that in my life. That they
dude, it's weird. I understand it's weird as hell, but I love it.
Yeah, I'll say something. It is satisfying. That feeling. It is satisfying. No, it is. It really is.
It's like, damn, I really just ate a Butterfinger.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you what, here's a little life tip. If you guys ever want that Butterfinger experience, but you don't have a Butterfinger around, you want to get, that little schmutz on your teeth, just don't brush your teeth for like 5 days. Then you'll get that Butterfinger experience.
That's very okay. You're eating a different kind of Butterfinger.
You're just like gunk buildup.
You're eating a far.
I'm saying I like picking it off. Then
you can pick off the random gunk too.
Oh, this is too gross. Nonsense. This is too gross. Yeah. Butterfinger, the stickiness. It's a small price to pay for salvation, and that's just how good Butterfingers are. They were always my favorite. It's just as I get older, I get a little more annoyed every year by them getting stuck in my teeth. But the taste is so good.
Very good. What is that technically in the middle? Is it like some sort of butterscotch?
Like a peanut butter thing. It is technically a peanut butter thing.
Okay.
I will say this about Butterfinger. Yeah.
It's a peanut butter thing?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Butter flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, what is that?
I don't think anyone truly knows.
That's what gets stuck in my teeth, and it's the sole reason I don't want it. I will say this about Butterfinger. They do have, like, those, like, Edie's, like, ice cream things or whatever. With like, they have that with a Butterfinger flavor. I'm there every time. The flavor's fine. It is just not worth the hassle.
The flavor is so amazing. I guess that's where we draw the line. I think it's worth the battle. The battle is worth it for the taste of a Butterfinger. Plus, Butterfinger in anything is good. Like they have at Culver's, they have Butterfinger flavored concrete mixers.
Yep.
Oh, see that? All right, you can convince me.
Oh my god, it is so good. But yeah, there's a reason it is at 3, and that is really just the taste gets hindered a little bit. The top 2, it is so hard. And it's unbelievable. I had to literally I had to distinguish the two because I was going back and forth on these two for me. But number 2, I'm gonna go with Kit Kat.
Yes.
Oh yes, my
I'm here for it.
God.
I'm here for it.
Oh my God, our Kit Kat's so good. It's one of those candy bars that if I have one, oh Lord, you better not have a bag anywhere in sight because suddenly I want another Kit Kat, and then I'm gonna want another one.
Tell you what, you ever have a Kit Kat and you just have a nice cup of coffee next to you? Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Take a bite of a Kit Kat, sip a little coffee. I'm telling you, that's sweet with the bitter. Nothing finer.
I'll say what, I bet that works. I bet it works very well. But Kit Kats, they've always been a favorite of mine. Ever since I was a kid, I like how clean they are. Because you get to break them, and any psychopath who just bites them, like...
Disgusting.
I've never seen it in real life, because I don't think you can.
My dad does that, and it is the most infuriating thing I've ever seen.
No way.
He's big, big tough guy, you know. Military 20 years, he thinks, I don't need to play by the rules. I've done my debt to society. I'm going to bite right in. And it's like, no. What a sicko. What an absolute psychopath.
Ranking
a fucking psychopath.
Has just turned into Kyle roasting his veteran father.
Hey, I tell you what. Should eat Kit Kats normal. We wouldn't be having an issue. Here we are.
No kidding. Holy shit.
I know. I think that's more disrespectful to this country than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything less American.
I know. I'll go teach him a thing what it means to respect our nation. Don't worry, guys.
I'm really fucked up by that. I didn't know people actually. I thought that was just a meme for like Twitter to be like, "Oh, I eat my Kit Kat bar this way."
It's people. It's people who are just animals who do that, and then you have the like trying to be funny guy where it's like, oh, look at me, you
hey
my
guys,
Kit Kat the wrong way. Anybody laughing yet? You know, you're like ribbing your neighbor next to you, like, hey, this is funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent of just biting into a fucking orange.
I disagree, but I can see it.
Oh my god. But I do love with Kit Kats, if you eat it the normal way, if you aren't a psychopath, is that you kind of get 2 candy bars in one.
What I actually prefer with Kit Kats, I've moved on from the normal Kit Kat.
Big cat?
Big cat.
Big
Kit
cat
is the only way to go. I can't do normal Kit Kats anymore.
Like,
once you have it big, you can't go back. I'll say it.
It's basically like Snickers-sized one-piece Kit Kat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is so good, dude.
Now, imagine, like, your normal Kit Kat, but with some girth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like what I'm hearing.
It's a crowd pleaser.
It is.
Wow. See, I thought you were just talking about, like, the 4-piece one, the slightly bigger, because there's the 2-piece. Nope. Wow, I've never had the girthy cat.
Oh, yeah, it's a chonky boy.
Cat's nice.
Okay.
The big chongus of Kit Kats.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's good humor.
Bruh. But yeah, I love Kit Kats. They'll always hit the spot the right way. You might be saying then, oh, Zach, you said there was something, small thing that distinguished your 1 from 2. That's the fact I had to pick hairs here. The only thing that made it number 2 compared to my number 1 is that Chance the Rapper made some really bad Kit Kat commercials back in the day. So
hard to argue.
So I had to bump them a little bit for that. You get a little punished. But that leads us to our number 1. Oh my god. It shouldn't be a question. I'm wondering what you guys are going to have in your top 3. Because I almost think it's a sin to not have Reese's in your top 3. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is so good. And I'm a sucker for the chocolate peanut butter combo. It's probably like my favorite combo.
When it comes to like a lot of these candies, I like far more than I don't like. Like Reese's is a fantastic candy bar. It was tough to crack my top 3. I have a solid top 3 that I'm proud of. Reese's was a narrow miss.
Yeah.
But man, do I love some Reese's cups.
Yep. I missed my top list as well.
Oh man, they are so good. Any of their like spin-offs, you know, any of the other like little things. Reese's Puffs, great cereal. The Reese's M&Ms, ridiculous. Oh my god, they could have been in the top 3 list. I could have made a top 3 with just Reese's.
I know they did like where they had the big cup and it was like filled with Reese's Pieces. I never tried it.
That sounds fire.
That sounds.
I'm sure it is. I saw it at Walmart a few times and I was I was honestly, I'm not afraid to admit it. I was intimidated. I couldn't bring myself to pull the trigger on it because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to handle it.
1 pound things?
I don't know if it was that big, but it wasn't small.
Yeah. Dude, Reese's Pieces, I forgot. I might like Reese's Pieces more than I like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, dude. Reese's Pieces are so damn good.
Yeah.
I don't want to go that far, but I don't hate it.
They are. I mean,
Yeah, I won't go that far either, but I might.
Yeah.
You might catch me on an
You're
off
going
day.
into uncharted territory, man.
whenever I go to a movie theater, you'll get your popcorn or whatever, and I usually get a thing of candy too. I go for Reese's Pieces like 9 times out of 10. I fucking love Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces, and I guess this brings me to an honorable mention. Are they? I just want to make sure this is exactly what I'm thinking of. Yes,
They're like the M&Ms, but with peanut butter.
Yes, but honorable mention is peanut M&Ms.
Peanut or peanut butter M&Ms?
Frankly, both. But just because I brought up peanut butter and M&Ms already, I'm talking about just peanut M&Ms.
I like
the yellow casing M&Ms.
Here is the mark of like truly growing up and getting older is realizing you like the peanut M&Ms more than just the straight up normal M&Ms.
I hated peanut M&Ms when I was a kid.
So did I.
When I was about 16, I had one, and I was like, you know what? Pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
The olds were onto something.
I'm going to be honest. I've always liked the peanuts more than... I'm near miss for my bottom 3. Regular M&Ms.
Oh,
I do not care about regular M&Ms.
That's a terrible take.
That's not a near miss to your bottom 3. Are you kidding?
Terrible take.
I thought about it. I don't think regular M&Ms are that good. I get sick eating them. I can't just... If someone hands me like just a regular bag of M&Ms, I'll pass.
Hell yeah.
I'll pass. I'll give them to one of you guys then. I know what to do. I'll pass on that.
I'm a big peanut M&M, but my favorite are the pretzel M&Ms.
Pretzel M&Ms are fire.
I don't think I've had those, but I bet those are incredible.
Incredible.
It almost reminds me of a Kit Kat. Like the pretzel almost acts as like a wafer kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really good.
It gives it body.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
I think you would like them a lot.
That's probably why I don't like the regular M&Ms, because they don't have something. I'm missing something here.
They got chocolate and they got the casing. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just had a few too many bad experiences with M&Ms.
I don't even want to know what that means.
Then we won't get into it. But my top 3 candies: number 3, Butterfingers; number 2, Kit Kats; number 1, Reese's; and honorable mention, peanut M&Ms.
All right.
Okay.
I'll get into mine, if you don't mind, Fenner. So, I'm going to do it the opposite. I'm going with the number 1 first because I can barely wait to talk about it. The fact you didn't have Twix anywhere near your top
Twix
3 is pathetic.
Yes.
Twix is easily, undisputedly, the number 1 candy in the world.
Hold up, what are you saying nowhere near my top 3? Honestly, I'm not an honorable mention. Didn't think about it. Twix would have been also an honorable mention. Love Twix.
All right.
Especially a frozen
Glad you
Twix.
set the record straight.
Yeah, I love Twix.
I think Twix needs to be on everybody's top 3 in general. I will say this. Terrible promotion. That left Twix, right Twix thing stinks.
My God.
So annoying.
Awful.
But you know how good of a candy you gotta be to overcome that?
They're great.
Not even skip a beat with terrible marketing.
I mean, a Twix, they don't even need to market. They market themselves. You get the 4 delicious cookie sticks, that little bit of caramel in there. It is the most heavenly combination you can put into a candy bar. It is perfect. That being said, not in on their like weird other little Twix flavors. You guys ever had those?
Like the peanut butter Twix, dark chocolate,
cookies and cream.
I didn't even know they made other.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I used to, as a kid, I used to love those Hershey's cookies and cream. Can't do that anymore. Cookies and cream in general is, if it's not in like soft serve ice cream, I'm out on cookies and cream.
I still like the Hershey ones.
I haven't had one of those Hershey ones in forever, but when I would like go to the gas station with my grandma and it was, get a candy bar, that's the one I was getting 10 times out of 10, dude.
Yo. Do you guys, I don't know if this is just like something like my dad did, so I did it too. Do you guys like ever freeze your Twixes? Like,
no, I don't.
In the freezer?
I have.
I don't know.
I'm not a
love
fan
that.
of it. Not a fan of it.
You know what I do it with is Kit Kats.
That
I've never
too.
heard of that.
You can
Yeah.
do it with honestly just about any candy, and it's pretty good.
I gotta be honest. I'm just out on freezing candy bar because I know a lot of people freeze Reese's. I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
I just like the chocolate melting in your mouth a little bit. I like that like so much that I just don't want to eat a frozen version.
Ruins
it for me.
One thing about Twix is on my top 3 as well. Spoiler alert. So I will say my piece right now.
Okay.
Everything Kyle said about Twix, I completely agree with. That little cookie is so fucking underrated. That cookie is so delicious. But like what Zach was saying about Kit Kat or Reese's with their spin-offs, have you guys ever had the Twix ice cream bar?
Oh yes, it's nuts.
Forgot about that.
It
is so good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I totally forgot.
Like it puts the ice cream at the bottom where the cookie is, and then they put little pieces of the cookie in top with up top with the caramel.
That's fire.
I mean, it's so good.
It's ridiculous. I love those. Like, are those fire? I might actually
Probably
be
my
thinking about that.
my most favorite like ice cream treat of all time.
See, I'm trying to
Twix ice
remember
cream
all
bar.
those. I think the undisputed GOAT when it comes to ice cream treats, though, the
Klondike
SpongeBob
bar.
ones.
Oh, thank God he didn't say Klondike bar.
Get outta
I'd have
here.
been pissed. I'd have been pissed.
No.
That's a boomer
SpongeBob
take.
ones,
I don't know if there's anything more than
Yeah, dude, I don't know anyone under the age of 50 that has ever eaten a Klondike bar.
boomers bring that up. They'll be like, "What would you do for a Klondike bar?" Am I right? Oh, I bet boomers would have loved back in the day a good Twix left Twix right Twix advertisement.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, they would have loved it. Best
That
comedy.
was hilarious.
The advertisements are getting spoon fed.
I haven't seen many candy bar ads in a long time though.
No.
I don't watch a whole lot of regular TV, to be fair.
I don't either,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually probably why. Dude,
Yeah.
used to see those Reese's Puffs commercials literally about 50 times a day watching Nickelodeon.
Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor.
So I don't know,
Banger.
Kyle. Is this still on YouTube? Your commercial that you made for Reese's Puffs back in the day?
What?
Dude, I remember you, a couple other kids that we went to school with made it was based around your cat, Max. You made like a Reese's Puff commercial that in middle school I thought was like the funniest video I had ever seen in my life.
We had like an anthology of like compilation videos that we made in middle schoolers, all that were like 10-second skits just involving my cat. And that was one of them. I remember that. I think the camera was like zooming in and out on one of those like handheld camcorders you would rent from the library at school.
Yeah.
Some Windows Movie Maker thrown in on there. Little Soulja Boy for the intro. It was about as 2007 YouTube as you can get. It was awesome.
I'm gonna dig that up.
Yeah,
Everybody in middle school remembered those too. I was hearing about that like throughout high school. I still remember that.
I hope that's still on YouTube
We'll find
somewhere
it.
in the
We'll find
ether.
We tried to find them at some point. We couldn't. I remember we couldn't find a few of them, but we might have to super sleuth and dig it up.
Yeah. We'll tweet those out if we can find them.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We'll give it to the people.
The people deserve it. So, number one, undisputed, Twix. Easy money. We're gonna stray a little bit. We're gonna get a little more adventurous with our next two. I don't think the next one, this shouldn't be a controversial one. It's kind of a slam dunk. Now, I'm not a big sour guy when it comes to most anything. Sour Skittles stink. I'm not talking about those. Sour Patch Kids, fantastic.
Yeah,
An
they're good.
absolute banger A1 candy. And I can't believe anybody would disagree with that. The way it hits you with that little bit of sour, it's not too much. You're not exactly having a warhead over here. It's just that little bit of tang. And then it gets that sweet flavor afterwards. It's got the great gummy texture. It is just as good of a gummy as you can get.
So those don't get stuck in your teeth?
That's what I was gonna say. I don't understand what you're doing.
Because here's the thing with Butterfinger. Butterfinger is like a hard stick in your teeth. Like, it's like cement. A little gummy getting stuck in your teeth. That's easy to get out.
No, I don't I don't like Sour Patch Kids. I don't think they're bad. I think Sour Patch Kids are far too like loved by the masses for what they are. It's literally just I guess I don't like gummy bears really. I don't like gummy candy like that to begin with.
Oh, I do.
But it's just the coating, I don't know, it's like rough. I don't know. There's something about them that I'm just not a fan of. And the fact that everybody fucking hails Sour Patch Kids really pisses me off.
I mean, obviously outside of Kyle, but like, I don't think I've ever heard someone be like, man, one of my favorite candies, Sour Patch Kids.
People love Sour Patch Kids.
No, if they're anything like Kyle, they like the advertisements. Sour Sweet Gone, am I right, Kyle?
That's funny.
That's hilarious. Oh, I don't know. I don't have a strong take either way. I'll eat them and I'll enjoy them, but I'll never like go out of my way to really like buy them.
I don't know. I think they're incredible. And it almost leads me into my next one. My next one, I'm running a big risk of sounding very boomer-ish because this might be a boomer candy, and I'm sorry in advance. I'm a sucker for Swedish Fish.
No, not a boomer take.
No,
okay, not a boomer take. No, Swedish Fish are...
This is great. Okay. Fantastic, because I know because
I do kind of think they're a boomer candy, but I don't think.
Yeah, no,
they're good.
Are they?
Those like they're not like those. What are those things called? They're like those fluffy peanut things. That's a boomer candy. If you know
yes, those.
What are they like? Carnival peanuts or something?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, it's.
I don't even think
circus peanuts.
Circus peanuts. Yeah.
Sure. I don't even think they have like an actual like big brand that carries them. They're all just off-brand. Everyone.
It's literally just orange styrofoam. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yo.
But Swedish Fish, one of the OG gummies, one of the best. I just feel nothing but nostalgia for them. They taste great. They have a good gummy texture to them. Swedish Fish are fire. I remember every basketball game in high school, we'd always get some Swedish Fish before the game. It was just the thing we did. I don't know why. But
dude,
man, I crushed Swedish Fish in high school.
Swedish Fish back in the day, my grandma, me and my sister used to go over to my grandma's house, and she had like little kiddie pools that she would fill up with like hot water for us, so it would be like kind of like a hot tub sort of thing. And she would sit there with Swedish Fish and like throw them into my mouth, and I would try to like catch them in the pool. You know, there is something just super nostalgic about them. They're very good.
Yeah, they're great. I don't know if I get the nostalgia that you guys have, but like I just really like them. Like I don't know. Maybe it is.
I feel like my parents and my grandparents liked them, and they always had them. Maybe that's part of the nostalgia.
I think they are just an older candy, like a Jujubes or something. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of old style candy, because I think there's a lot of off-brand old Swedish Fish and everything like that. Like a lot of like Dots. Dots are trash, but that's another story. You want to talk about a bottom tier gummy? It's not on my bottom three, but Dots are trash.
Dots are fucking terrible.
Oh, I thought.
I might have to almost like change my list.
Top three candies: Twix, Sour Patch Kids, and Swedish Fish.
Okay.
We've had some strong lists so far. Two of mine have already been mentioned, so we'll get those out of the way right away. Twix, as I elaborated on before, Twix is awesome. Twix is also good just like in ice cream. If you've ever had like Twix in ice cream, very good. Zach had Kit Kat. I actually had written down Big Cat because I like the Big Cat much more than I like the regular Twix. I used to get those at Menards when me and my dad would go to Menards. You know, one of those, always get the fucking Big Cat because that was the only place that they had them at the time. Yeah, like the wafer on the inside of a Kit Kat. So
ridiculous.
I can't remember what the hell those, they were like orange, brown, and pink, just like wafers. Do you guys remember having
Yes,
those? My grandparents
the
always
cookies.
had them. Yeah, they're like little cookie sort of things. Yeah, those were super good.
I got
Those-
nothing. I have no idea what that is.
The thing is, I don't think those had like a specific brand either.
No.
I could be wrong, but those were also fire. That's like a nostalgic cookie that I have. Like that's those were great.
That like wafer thing. Those are what introduced me to wafers.
Oh,
those yeah.
I know what you're. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, they just had like the cream inside.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I know what you're talking about. Not a lick of a clue what those are called.
Yeah,
No.
right.
Wafers. That's it. I think
they
they're
call them
called
wafer cookies. Yeah.
Yo,
Those things
They're
were fire.
so good.
But my last one on my top 3, I didn't have mine written down in any order. I'm not sure what you guys will think about this, but Smarties.
Okay, I'm fine with it. I can rock with that. Smarties are always good.
I'm not exactly
free
sure.
candy.
What's that? Dude, Smarties are fucking fire, dude.
I do like Smarties.
I don't exactly know what they are. I think it's just hard packed sugar with maybe a little bit of flavor.
Yeah.
But goddamn, those things are good.
I remember Smarties. Whenever I think of Smarties, they were just always included in like Valentine's Day grab bags and like Halloween stuff like that. The only thing I ever like, I remember having them. They were fine. I never hated them, but I always remember just like you'd always have the one like real smart ass kid in the room who's like trying to make everybody laugh, and he'd be like, "I'm gonna snort the Smartie," and it's like, ha ha ha,
dude.
Very funny.
What's funny is like before that ever became a thing,
Federer snorted them.
Well,
ripping lines.
I would take my like the Smartie cylinder, the package it came in, and I would like twist it and grind it together, and just like eat the powder, dude, because I thought it tasted so much better in powder form than in like the candy form.
Imagine what that must have looked like.
Oh, I know. I can see like looking back. I can see like the writing on the wall. Like this kid just loves crushing up, grinding it down into a fucking powder and taking it like that, you know?
Yeah.
Teachers are taking notes like parent-teacher conferences are coming around like, Al is getting weirdly good at crushing up powder. You might want to have a talk with your son.
I always ate them.
Simply won't stop.
Yeah, I always just ate them with I would like unravel one side, and I still eat them this way if I have them. Part of the reason I like them is how quick you can eat them. I'll just take them all in one big bite. If you're taking one at a time. Oh my god!
At a time.
Oh, I do a whole bag at a time.
Dude.
I don't crush it up.
10 of those little things,
Right.
just fucking throw them right in.
It's like half. It's like half a mouthful.
So much sugar, just so compact.
Whatever. That's what makes it so great.
If you're gonna eat all of them anyway, you might as well get them all in there.
They're fine. Tough top 3. I don't know.
No, Smarties are good.
Smarties
I love
are good.
I respect it.
Yeah. That's all I had. I had the Big Cat, Twix, and Smarties.
Okay. Well, now we're at the heater part. Because as I think Kyle hit the nail on the head, there's a lot of good candies. Making a bottom 3, I think, is more controversial. And I don't...
It was easy for me. It was easy.
It was actually easy for me,
1, 2, 3, done.
Wow. See,
because like most candies are good, but when you have a little bit of a taste of some bad candy, you just know. You just know, like, man, get this out of my mouth.
See, the thing that made me like less confident in my list is you bring up Dots. Because honestly, Dots could be in this list.
Terrible.
But we'll get into my bottom 3. So, starting off the list, no order for these. We talked about some like the spin-off candies. So Twizzlers had a spin-off candy that were these peel and pull, where it's like 9 things into like a thing and you peel them. Those things are fucking terrible.
Trash.
Those tasted like ink, or what I think ink would taste like.
Like you don't know.
Hey, Kyle, not on the pod. But I don't know how else to describe them other than they were
plastic.
They were nasty, and like, yeah, I love little gimmicks like that. Like Kit Kats, I like breaking the thing. the peeling wasn't fun. And I get it, like, that's a gimmick of it, but they have that, like, stick in your mouth that we've talked about a little bit, but without any of the, like, flavor of a good candy. So it's not worth it.
So are you guys, like, are you big regular Twizzler guys? Like, I
like regular Twizzlers. I like regular Twizzlers, yeah.
I just don't really care for them.
Anybody who, this is a little bit of a tangent, people who prefer red vines to Twizzlers are insane people.
What's a red vine? I don't know what that is.
Red vine is just like the other Twizzler. It's like Miracle Whip to mayonnaise.
Oh,
it is just trash. But you just have these people who swear by this licorice. It's like, man, you are somewhat demented in the head. I imagine those are the same kind of people who are reaching for whatever the hell it is you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that is it. I'm not crazy about Twizzlers. I used to really like them. I think I just ate too many that, like, now when I see them, I'm like, I don't eat them. But so I'm not crazy about, like, any of those kind of candies with, like, the vines or whatever the hell's going on there. I don't really care. Yeah, and I mean, we talked about this before we started recording. It would have been easy pickings to say black licorice.
I mean, what a god awful! I'm not even gonna grace it by calling it a candy.
No. That's the thing. That is a big reason why I left it off my list, because it doesn't qualify. It doesn't meet the bare requirements to be candy, because it's not even close to sweet. It's unenjoyable. I feel like it'd be better off just putting it in, like, as a seasoning for something. I mean, it's so far away from candy. I can't even fathom calling it candy.
It's. I view it as a gag gift. Like, haha, gotcha. Here's your black licorice.
Or it'll make your 92-year-old great-grandmother very happy for the day.
Boomer candy. So, definitive bottom, but we'll leave that out of here. So, the first one, Twizzlers Peel and Pulls. Moving on, now we're going to get a little controversial here. They aren't bad, I just think they're so bland. Crunch bars. I just think they're so bland. They aren't bad. They're just.
If they aren't bad, why are they in your bottom three?
I couldn't think of any other bad candies. That's why I said I wasn't too. Zach
says they're so inoffensive that they are just so offensive.
You know what? You're bringing up a great point. He's right. They're so inoffensive. They literally. I mean, like, they're just there. Who goes to, like, the movies and says, "Get me a crunch bar"?
Have a crunch bar.
Well, dude, you get those crunch pieces. Yes, and you mix them with the popcorn, dude. It's so good. Whoa. You've never done that?
No.
Wait.
Do that. Do that the next time you go to the movie theater and get some popcorn.
Here's a king's move for everybody at home, especially for the Marcus theaters. Anybody. They had that Tuesday, and Zach remembers this. They had that Tuesday promotion where you would go on a Tuesday and you'd show your little magic ID card, and you'd get this small bucket of popcorn along with your $5 movie. Turns out that bucket of popcorn is just a big drink. So you dump all the popcorn when you don't get any butter in it, and you just fill it with a gigantic slushie. Now that is a pro tip for the movie theater, not putting crunch.
No, dude. If you've never done it, I understand the way it sounds. I hadn't done it for my entire life up until about 3 years ago. One of my buddies did it. I ate it, and it was maybe one of the biggest revelations that I have ever encountered in my movie theater going experience. It's very good.
So what are these little bites?
What bites?
They're just like
it's a very movie theater specific thing. They come in the boxes that are like yay big, and it's just like whatever candy. Here's the bite version. That is like the only time I've ever seen anybody go out of their way and say, "Yeah, can I get a crunch bar, please?" That's the only time. I've never seen a single human being in my life actually purchase a king size crunch bar.
No, me either, and I wouldn't. But just for that reason alone, I could never put crunch in my bottom three. Also, the fact that you said, well, they're not bad, but they're in my bottom three, blows my mind.
Yes. Because Again, I don't think I've had many just straight up bad
That's
candy.
boy.
I couldn't think of any like just bad. Like I had it and I'm like, this is fucking.
I
garbage.
gave you one. I gave you dots for free.
Yes, but like, okay, honorable mention right now. I'm giving out dots because dots are fucking terrible. But like, I don't know. I haven't had dots in so long. But
Oh boy.
I'll tell you what, because I do have an honorable mention. I'm waiting for the end. But actually, I'll say it right now. I don't count it as a candy, even though it's technically candy. Honorable mention: candy corn or anything along those lines. Anything. I just don't. It's like black licorice. I don't view it as candy. And maybe that's why I have a hard time thinking about bad candy.
It is candy, and it's bad.
Okay,
Trash.
there we go. Then I'm putting that as my definitive last, and I'll save my other one for an honorable mention.
You get Crunch's good name out of your mouth.
Yeah, maybe you move Crunch.
No, I'm leaving Crunch.
Because you said it was not bad.
Well, no one's going to have a problem with me having Crunch in my bottom three. Name
I
one
do.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Two of the three people here
Get out of here.
have an issue with it.
Crunch are so inoffensive. Get a better candy bar. But I'm glad we can agree on candy corn-esque candies, because it's not just candy corns. They've got the little pumpkins.
Pumpkins, yeah.
They've got other things.
They all taste the same.
Yeah,
It's all the
there's
same
no
thing.
difference in flavoring.
They're all fucking trash.
It's one of those candies where it's clearly just all sugar, but the way they put it together, like, how do you miss when it's just sugar? How do you mess that up? They find a way? I can't explain it.
It's like waxy almost too. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they? Like, what the fuck? Disgusting. How are those still a thing? That's a boomer candy. Fuck that. But yeah, I hate all across the board, and I'm glad most people do. My honorable mention, though, that I do also just want to throw out there, Babe Ruth, just because the Babe Ruth slander, the Babe Ruth slander has to go. Okay,
we may get to it.
Okay, I won't go too far. But all I'm saying is, if you're gonna name a candy after a shitty,
I need to retract something. I have to move Swedish Fish off the top three. Because I just remembered. Paydays are one of the best candy bars in the world. I'm putting that there instead.
Can't say I ever have them.
It's just
haven't had it enough.
caramel and peanuts. That's it. And it's the best fucking candy bar. I really want to get that out there. Just wanted to make sure. I can't believe I forgot.
You can't retract it. People have already listened to this.
Yeah, too late.
You're stuck
too
with
late.
your
Can't
list.
go back in time. Yep.
Awful.
So Kyle, it might be
Kyle
bottom
hates
three.
Paydays.
Maybe it's a bottom three for you.
All right,
man.
Zach, you have all 7 of yours done?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's Twizzler, Peel and Pull, Crunch, kind of, candy corns. I'm giving an honorable mention to Dots and Babe Ruth, because Babe Ruth's a sham of a baseball
Baby
player.
Ruths. It's not Babe Ruth.
Really?
Anyways,
Yeah.
It's literally spelled baby.
Fuck, I thought they were Babe Ruths. Damn
So,
it.
anyways, I only have 3, but I'm going to get into it. Number 1, these aren't actually no particular order, but Mounds. Mounds
are bad.
are the bastardized version of an Almond Joy, which is great.
I scribbled out Mounds. I want it noted. I've never had Mounds. I've had like one, and I just not credible. Okay.
Dark chocolate mixed with those almonds or whatever it is they put in there. I think it's almonds. I don't even know. All I know is you bite into a Mounds, just spitting it back out, because what a terrible, terrible candy bar.
Mm-hmm.
The flavor stinks. I can't describe it any other way. It's just bad.
Yep.
No,
I got
I agree.
nothing
Yeah.
I agree. I think I had it one time when I was like 5 years old, and I said, "Nope, never
Not
tried it
for
ever
me.
again."
Yeah,
Not a
never
chance.
again.
Dark chocolate in general is bad, but that takes the cake.
Maybe a little piece of like just regular piece of dark chocolate, I'm all here for. But when you try to add it to a candy bar, to a candy bar that's supposed to be sweet and like, because dark chocolate's kind of bitter, you know.
Maybe
The combo of flavors don't work.
only when you're mixing with popcorn. Am I right, Fenner? I'll toss a little black chocolate in there as a treat.
Hey, man.
I don't like it. Give the crunch and popcorn. Give the crunch and popcorn a taste before you.
I will give that a try, actually.
I'll think about it.
It's
So,
good.
I want to skip over mounds. I don't want to talk about mounds anymore.
Yeah, fuck it.
I want to get into what is definitively maybe the worst candy of all time.
Definitively, maybe.
Definitively, maybe. You want to talk the king. The king of boomer candy? Werther's Originals are the worst things you could ever imagine. Terrible. Why, in God's name, do you want a hard candy to suck on for a long time, and it's just hard caramel? No,
Wait,
thank you.
what
Give
are
me
those?
soft.
Werther's are good.
What?
This is a bad take. Werther's are good.
What the
Werther's
hell?
are like the most stereotypical boomer candy. Like every
Just
grandma.
because it's a boomer candy doesn't
It's
mean
not
that
just because
bad.
it's a boomer candy. It's because it's terrible.
Wait.
You
You're
don't like
not talking
caramel?
about the hard caramel like in the silver
Yes,
wrappers.
I am talking
Yes,
about the
that's
hard
exactly
caramel.
what he's talking
I can't
about.
believe people like that.
How
Oh my!
can you hate it?
Because caramel.
You
should
like
be
Twix,
soft
right?
and
You like
it's
Twix.
It's
Oh my
soft.
god. What an awful take.
It's soft and chewy.
That's
I don't
a
wanna be
terrible. This is a
there
terrible
sucking
take.
on caramel for fucking 2 hours. They last way too long. They make bad flavorings. Like they have a light version of them. Are you kidding me?
Imagine-
Get out of here.
Imagine I just see you walking into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. He gives you an everlasting gobstopper. You're like, this lasts too long.
It lasts way too long.
Gobstopper. It's not caramel flavor. Caramel needs to be chewy and it needs to be over quickly. I don't need to be sucking on half-baked caramel flavor
This
for
is
an
a
hour.
bad take. This
No
is
thanks.
such a bad take.
Terrible.
Yeah, no, I
I'll
agree.
suck on
Terrible
two.
take by you.
No.
Give me two.
This is like the easiest one.
I don't understand how you can have a candy bar like Twix that you say
I just told you.
is the best candy bar of all
I just
time.
told you.
It has
caramel and
caramel in it.
and it's in conjunction with two excellent things. The
So you don't
cookie
like caramel
and
on
the
its
chocolate.
own. You don't like caramel on
I
its
like
own.
chewy caramel on its own. Hard
Oh.
caramel where I have to
Hey.
sit there sucking on it like it's a jawbreaker stinks.
Fenner,
No.
he's just not a man enough to have some hard caramel in his life. He's not the
Seriously.
working man.
No, you're not.
Fucking man,
like
it's
these-
a lazy man. It
these-
just sits in the corner
these,
of your cheek for an hour. It's
these
the lazy
millennials.
man.
What do you mean
You have a nice
lazy?
chewy caramel.
You need
are actively
dedication to
doing-
finish it. You
Yo.
need dedication to finish
No,
the Werther's.
yeah, actually, you're right. You do need dedication to finish it because I can barely have that thing in my mouth for 5 minutes, or I'm like, God, this
Oh my
sucks. I wish
God.
this was over. You really do
You're
have to have some mental
terrible,
strength.
dude.
Millennial just wants his quick,
Yeah,
quick,
oh,
yummy, chewy, chewy,
Yes,
I
chewy.
want it, and I want it now.
Oh,
You couldn't be more correct.
Oh,
You want to know
my
the
God.
thing about
I
Werther's
didn't
that's
realize I
so
was doing
great?
a pod with old
is
people. I didn't know.
The thing about Werther's that's so great is you get it, and you get it now, but then you also get it
Get
20
later.
minutes fucking later.
No,
No, that
Yeah.
caramel flavor does not need to be lingering around that long. It
that
overstays
caramel
its
taste.
welcome.
We haven't even talked about the caramel taste. It is so good. It is
It's
so
not.
good.
It's fantastic.
It is so
No.
rich. Oh, it's so good. Those are amazing.
No,
Yeah.
get that trash out of here. Oh, I
This
couldn't
is
feel
such
more
bullshit.
strong about a take.
That's a terrible take. Oh,
Yeah.
Werther's
no,
Originals
awful
can go to hell.
they're so good.
Now, I don't know if this
They're
one's going to be
so
controversial or
good,
not.
dude.
I'm moving on from Werther's because clearly you two can't listen to reason. This is the one I thought would be controversial. Three Musketeers stink.
Nah, I don't have them very much. I don't have them very often.
It's just chocolate, and then the inside is just a lighter chocolate, like a mousse.
Yeah, I'm
It
fine
needs-
with that.
Maybe I need to eat them more because that doesn't sound too bad, to be
But
honest.
what it's missing, like every other good candy, has like a body to it. It's got like, like peanuts or a wafer or cookie or, you know what I'm saying? It's got something to give it some depth. You
I like
just
chocolate.
sink right through it. It's I don't know. I just don't like it very much. There's something about Three Musketeers. I liked it as a kid. I can't do it anymore. It's too much. It's too rich.
I haven't had them in a really long time, but when I had them, I liked them. It's probably the same. It would probably be too much, but I don't know. I don't have a strong take. I
remember back in the day, they used to market it as like a healthier candy because it was literally lighter.
Oh.
And the commercials would be like the Three Musketeers floating away because it's so light. And then you look at the back, it's like, this is just as unhealthy as any other candy bar you can ever find. How can they get away with this? But yeah,
Okay,
Three
no.
Musketeers just don't float my boat anymore. That's a candy that's passed me by.
Okay.
And that being said, bottom 3, Mounds, Three Musketeers,
Censored.
and trash
Censored.
Garbo Werther's Originals.
Yeah, censored.
Disgusting.
So good.
We'll move on from that.
Great take. Thank you.
We'll move on from that is what we will move on from.
What you got, Fenner?
Number 1 on my list. This is in no particular order. Actually, I think this goes 3, 2, 1 from least bad to most bad.
Okay.
Baby Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Let's just start it off. What a terrible name.
Yep.
I mean, what a terrible name.
Won't disagree with that.
Also, the thing that I think is ideal with candy bars is they have 1 or 2 things going on. That's why I'm not a huge fan of like Take 5s. They're not bad. There's just too much going on.
I like
There's
Take
a little too much going on for me. And Baby Ruth's got chocolate, peanuts, caramel, and nougat. It just seems like
chocolate.
Yeah, well, the outside's chocolate.
I didn't remember that.
There's just a little too much going on for me. And also, going back to the name it like Mike Trout or something like that. I don't know.
A
Something
good player?
cool.
How cool would that be?
Yeah.
Calling them
What a
Mike
rebrand.
Trouts.
What a strong
Mikey
rebrand.
Trouts. I cannot believe they aren't called Babe Ruths.
Baby.
It's literally spelled B-A-B-Y.
That makes sense. 'Cause
Impossible.
in the Sandlot, that makes a lot of sense, but I thought they're called Babe Ruths for some reason.
Nope.
I mean, they are, to be fair, obviously they're named after
Right.
Babe Ruth.
Right. Child Ruth.
They named that after Babe Ruth. Why wouldn't they just name like an extra greasy type of sausage after Babe Ruth? I feel like that would have
or like a fancy cigar line.
Or how
something.
about just like some
That'd be
menthol
fire.
cigarettes.
That would be kind of fired.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. But,
We're gonna
yeah.
censor that from the pod. We can't let anyone steal
yeah.
that. Actually, I really like that.
Baby Ruth, not a good candy bar. This is where we get into the nitty gritty. Do you guys like chewing on wax? Or have you ever thought about what it would taste like? What it would taste like to have like a melted candle in your mouth that's flavored like grape or watermelon or lime or, God forbid, banana.
Oh no, you're not.
Laffy Taffies
No!
are fucking garbage. They are so bad.
No.
Dude,
Oh my
I get it. Like, when I was a kid, I thought Laffy Taffies were great. I had Laffy Taffy for the first time in about 10 years a couple weeks ago, and what an awful thing to be given. I mean,
But they're
not
funny.
even... What do you... Oh, hey, what did the
jokes
cow...
on the back.
What did the cow say to the car driving past? Moo.
That's
like,
kind of good.
wow,
I don't know what to
that's so
say.
funny.
That's pretty funny. I'm
It's
laughing.
I'm laughing.
Just sticking one of those in your mouth, Kyle. So you don't like Butterfingers because of what it like.
I will be
leaves on your
honest. I
teeth.
will. I want to make this
This
disclaimer.
leaves
I have
a-
also.
This
I've also
leaves
not had
a wax protective coating of sugar on your teeth that guards from anything else tasting good for the next half hour.
In my defense, I have not had one since I was about 14. So I will.
Yeah, dude,
I
they
will-
are trash.
Yeah,
I just don't want to think about that, man. That's heartbreaking.
it's kind of the same way, and I think like I haven't had them in a while too, but just thinking about how I used to like them when I was younger, you make a lot of great points. I think if I had one now,
They're so, dude. I feel like they've gotten worse. Like they've gotten like waxier.
That's what I'm gonna tell myself is that they used to be good and then they ruined them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna protect my
Also-
own.
they aren't what they
innocence.
used to be.
Yeah.
A
back in my
banana
day.
flavored anything for a
Terrible.
candy
Yeah.
can go
Garbage.
straight to hell.
I agree.
Yep.
Banana was always bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always garbage. I like they had like a strawberry or like a cherry I used to like. Yeah. I don't think I like
I
it.
really like
Raspberry.
those Laffy Taffy sticks. I thought those were really good when I was younger. You know, they're
Oh
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
football.
You got like a
Yeah.
baseball game.
Yeah.
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 I used to really like those, but Laffy Taffy now, I mean, that is a bottom barrel candy. My last one I think this is a boomer candy, so I don't know if we'll have too much disagreement on here, but it is by far the worst candy I have ever had in my life. Personally, I don't like feeling like I'm brushing my teeth when I'm eating chocolate. Junior mints can go straight to hell. They can go straight in the trash can.
Junior mints, not great. Don't disrespect mint candies in general, though.
I never said anything about
I wanted to make sure. I wanted to set boundaries. I want to have a safe word before we start really.
I don't know how this is because I feel like this is also. I think any mint candy is a boomer candy. Now that I'm thinking about it, but Yorkshire peppermint patties, I like those a lot.
Huh?
Yeah, I like those. I think
like
they're good.
Those, but you hate junior mints.
Junior mints are trash.
They're both bad.
I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's because I'm like expecting an M&M or a Reese's Pieces when I bite into a junior mint. It is just always an unpleasant surprise when I have one. Because I don't hate mint. I don't hate mint. I think mint, like I like mint chocolate chip ice cream. Obviously, mint flavored gum, very good.
My favorite.
What a candy!
A little treat. I get a 5 gum.
Junior mints, they're just bad. I don't know how else to describe it. They're just very bad.
I think I don't like this junior mint disrespect because it did lead to the funniest episode of Seinfeld with the junior mints. So I can't hate on the junior mints too much.
Okay.
Seinfeld, boomer show, so fuck Seinfeld. That's what I said.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I forgot there's like a big payoff or something.
Seinfeld and Kramer are like watching over like an autopsy, or it was like somebody's surgery.
Oh yeah, he dropped
the junior mint in. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that is good. Honestly, I just don't know if I've ever really had them. I don't.
They have those at movie theaters in those little boxes like they have the Crunch too. But my uncle always fucking loved them. Whenever we go to a movie, he'd get one. And every single time I'm like, yeah, I'll try one. And it was just bad every single time.
Go back to them because I haven't had them in several years. I don't think I ever really hated them. The more I think about it.
They're not good.
Better than York peppermint patties. Those are terrible.
You stick those in the freezer, that's a candy that's good in the freezer.
You can stick them in the trash can. That's where they belong.
No.
Unbelievable.
Peppermint's a great mint.
Sure.
It's a great mint.
Not a York peppermint patty, it ain't.
It is. I disagree.
Peppermint patty.
You're just wrong.
Boomer candy.
That is a York
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a. But name me a mint candy that's not a boomer candy.
See, I always thought whenever I hear people talk about mints, it's always in the context of new age. Have to add it to an already pre-existing candy. If anything, mint is like any mint chocolate. I can't.
Like what? Besides Junior Mints and Yorkshire peppermint patties, what?
I can't think of any off top.
There's none.
I do know what you're talking about because it'll be like the green chocolate too. It'll be like an underlying.
Oh, dude, those fucking Andes.
Fire,
dude.
That is the
Andes are really good.
Of mint chocolate. Andes are the best.
Oh yeah, those are great. I had to think.
They come in the little.
Those are awesome.
They now have like bigger candy bars. They have like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, we have them at work. Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, they're very good.
Nothing is better than after you had a big family meal and they leave the little mint chocolates around for everyone. You guys know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, those are good. I love those.
At the yacht club in Sheboygan. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the yacht club.
Well, we're not.
It's not high class like you. But it's don't know if you guys have been to the yacht club.
Nobody in my family owns a fucking. Nobody in my family owns a yacht, let alone a fucking boat. God. It's the name of the restaurant.
Makes you think.
The yacht club.
Yeah. Hey boys, you got your membership pass for the yacht club? No, Fenner, we don't.
Okay. Fuck me. They always handed out
I haven't been to the yacht club. Like me, Al Fenner, they give you candy. It's worth the $400 meal.
I realized that as I was saying, like, how fucking, what a dickhead do I sound like. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the yacht club before.
Oh my god.
It don't matter. I've been in the fucking yacht club.
Don't know if you guys ever got in or not, but like,
Oh god.
they got Andes. They're awesome.
The funniest thing about the yacht club is it's just a shitty restaurant that my family, my great grandma liked to go to. Like,
That makes it so much better.
objectively bad restaurant. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, the White House is serving fucking McDonald's to the national championship teams.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't. When is the last time you guys have had? Now you want to talk a Wisconsin delicacy? When is the last time you guys have had a nice Cerugis?
Huh?
Those candy bars were fire.
Cerugis.
They're like, you ever go to like they would always pass them around in like high school. They would always.
Oh yeah, those things were really good.
Oh, I do know.
They
Yeah,
all had a
people
little
sell
crunch
it.
thing in them, didn't they?
They had a lot of different kinds.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
They had a fire
Great
peanut
candy
butter
bar.
one too. Oh my
Yep,
god, those
I
were
remember.
amazing.
They had a really good mint one, if I remember right.
I think so.
They had
yeah.
a really good mint one.
Yeah.
Good times. I haven't had one of those in years. The only times I ever saw them were like at go around fundraisers, or when I would used to go to the bank, like inside.
Oh.
They would always sell them there for God knows what reason.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the point of Cerugis are, because they're only used in fundraising.
I was
Well,
gonna
I
say
think
it's the
I think it's a
profit off.
local. I think it's that might not be like relatable to anybody outside of Wisconsin because they're made in Wisconsin. I think they're like a super
Oh.
localized candy bar.
No, I know that,
Yeah.
but like I can't. It's hard to find them even here.
Right.
True. Yeah. True.
Yeah, those are fire. I just wanted to get that out there. Kind of forgot about them, honestly.
Yeah.
I've said my piece. I've been
Yeah.
angry enough today.
Fenner, you want to run down your bottoms?
My bottoms: Baby Ruth, Laffy Taffy, and Junior Mints.
Babe Ruth's, man. Trash.
Fucking babe.
Well, I think we got our the rest of our. No one mentioned even a Snickers.
I'm done with Snickers. I'm done with Snickers, and I'm done
Okay.
with Milky Way. They're just so meh.
Yeah,
I'm never
that's
gonna
true.
choose one.
Yeah, I do like Mr. Goodie Bar. I've said how much I like chocolate and peanuts. So
fine.
Oh,
I like
honorable mention for bad candy bar: 100 bars.
No, I was just
Not a
gonna say
fan.
honorable mention for a good one.
Really? Really?
I don't think I've
Grams
had
and
enough.
Take Fives are honestly very good.
That 100 gram it's like, it's almost just like I can't get it, like I can't swallow it or get it out of my fucking mouth. It's just
So the
there
guy who loves
forever.
you know what?
No,
I
but
get what you're saying.
it's not that it's like stuck in my teeth, but it's like, it's just, yeah, you gotta
I will
really
say this,
work to
100
get through
grams.
the 100 grams.
They work best in a fun size. That's a fun size.
Probably,
kind of
yeah.
candy bar.
I could see that. I could see that.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I think we got all of our candy takes out of the way for
now.
one episode. Yep, for now. With that being said, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to another rankings video. Hearing us fight over candies and the merits of Crunch bars. But hey, make sure to follow us on social media if you want to hear us argue more at the Farmcast Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Also TikTok.
And also, subscribe to us on follow, subscribe, give a 5-star review on all streaming
When you give those
platforms.
5-star reviews, let us
We'll
know what
rank
you want to see
whatever.
ranked next.
We will literally rank whatever.
We have ranked our top 3, bottom 3 Jakes. At this point, we're gonna do anything, and we made a nice little TikTok. Feel free to check our TikTok, like Fender just said. And if you guys are already leaving a bunch of comments of what we should rank next, we will be in the process of choosing one of those videos very soon. It's gonna be coming, so feel free to leave us a 5-star review. That's your best chance for us to see it. Comment on our YouTube videos and let us know what you want to see us rank next.
And my God, someone commented rank wood. It's not a terrible idea. It's not bad.
Bottom 3, birch.
Cherry's a strong wood.
I said
man.
oak's pretty great.
Oak is a strong wood. A chestnut? I'm a big chestnut guy.
Yep. So thank you again for listening. We will see you again on the next episode of the Farmcast. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, especially on YouTube for video content. But yeah, we'll see you on the next episode, and bye.